welcome to the Content Channel. Today we are visiting the Erawan Shrine in Bangkok, also known as Phra Phrom by the local community. So to get here, it's very easy. You can get here by taxi, you can get here by Grab, which is kind of an Uber. You can get here from the motor taxi, and one of the easiest way to get here is actually through their BTS Sky train. It will stop at Siam Paragon, and then you can actually walk over here. It will take around maybe 10 minutes, and because it's so convenient, because it's in between Central World, Siam Paragon, Siam Center, Siam Discovery, MBK Center and Platinum Mall, so you wouldn't miss this place. So it's actually in the middle of these places, so you can actually drop by there when you are visiting Bangkok for your shopping needs. So in my previous video, I did mention that Four-faced Buddha is very famous for granting wishes. That's why people fly all over the world just to pray the Four-faced Buddha. So one of the reasons why it was super famous, especially among the Chinese community, was because there's this actress back then, her name is Deborah, and she's the mother of Nicholas Si. And what happened was, she wasn't really that famous back then, and she was told that she can make a wish in the Erawan Shrine, and she did make her wish, and from a nobody, she became super famous. In fact, she became one of the most successful actress in the Hong Kong community. So what made the whole story even more interesting was because back then she made a wish, and after you made a wish, you need to give back something. You actually made a promise to give back something, and that was what made it super famous. So rumor has it, she promised to dance naked, like some sort of sexy dance in front of Four-faced Buddha to pay back for granting her wishes. So the rumor is that they actually had this black cloth thing surrounding the Four-faced Buddha area, and she actually made her contribution by dancing and pay back to the Four-faced Buddha. So that was what caught the media attention, caught everyone's attention around the world. So let's get into details on how you can actually pray to the Four-faced Buddha, or if you want to make a wish, if you have a wish that you really want it to happen, here's how you can actually do it. So it's very straightforward how you can actually pray to the Four-faced Buddha, because this is such a tourism spot. Like thousands or maybe tens of thousands of people visit this place every day, so it's made so easy for everyone to pray to the Four-faced Buddha or even making a wish. So when you arrive there, you will notice that on the right side there's a store selling all these praying items, all these praying materials. So you just need to go there, and it is already laid out to you, the packages. So depending on how generous you are or how much budget you have, it really doesn't matter how much you are contributing to the Four-faced Buddha, but it is based on how much you want to contribute. So it starts from maybe 20 baht, where you get like a candle, and then you get some incense joss-stick, and then it goes up to having garlands of flowers, small garlands of flowers, to very big garlands of flowers. And there's also drinks, fruits, and also many other things that you can offer to the Four-faced Buddha. So you want to start your prayer right at the entrance, the face facing the entrance, and then you go clockwise. You pray the first phase, and then the second phase, the third phase, and fourth phase. So each of these phases actually represents different auspicious symbol. So it's like there's prosperity, there's family, there's relationship, there's all sorts of different kind of symbol. So the easiest procedure is actually to start with saying out your name, your date of birth, and your address where you are residing currently. So right after you say your name, your address, and your date of birth, what you want to do is you want to say a prayer for Four-faced Buddha. So they will normally have this paper that you can actually recite these prayers. It's available in Thai, Chinese, and English as well, so you can actually specifically ask for that particular language. So here's a pro tip before you start your actual wish or actual prayer. The first wish you want to make is actually for your parents, because in Buddhism, in Asian culture, parents are very important. So you want to make that wish for your parents, to wish them well, or maybe wish them wealth if they are still working. you give all the good wishes all to your parents first, and then you proceed with whatever wishes that you want to make. Then after you make all your wishes at the four corners, you want to go back to the main face and then make your final prayer, and you want to thank the four-faced Buddha for helping you in the future. So right after your first prayer to the first face of the four-faced Buddha, you want to offer your garlands, your incense, your candle to the four-faced Buddha for the first face. So the second phase, and then the third phase, and then the fourth phase. So normally these offerings, they will give you, like, for example, if they give you like 12 incense, you want to divide them into 4. If they give you 4 candles, you want to divide them into 4. If whatever offerings that has 4 times of it, you want to divide them into 4, and then you just offer them. So it's very easy to offer because it's very straightforward, because it's right in front of you, and then you just put wherever people are putting those stuff. So as you can see, there are also dancers at the side, dancing non-stop and singing non-stop. That is actually offering to the four-faced Buddha. So normally you do not need to do that on your first visit when you are making your wish, but you can also do it if you are generous. Normally what people do is that they will offer this dance when four-faced Buddha actually grants their wishes. So there are actually packages for these dancers. So there are maybe 2 dancers or 3 dancers as a minimum, if I'm not mistaken. Then it goes up to maybe 8 dancers or maybe 10 dancers. So it depends on how much you are wishing and how much you got your wish, and then it depends on how generous you are. There's no specific minimum or maximum on how many you can offer or how much you can offer, but you do know that this is an option for you, that you can offer maybe 3 dancers or 10 dancers. It depends on how much budget you have. So here's another pro tip. So if you make a wish, you want to offer something back to the four-faced Buddha. So you can offer anything you want, but rumor says is that the more you offer, the more it might happen, the more your wish might be granted. And then another thing is that you want to make your wish as specific as possible. For example, you want to wish for like wealth, right? You want to wish for, I want to earn like 30,000 a month, and not saying that I want to earn a lot of money, because that's not specific. And then you want to have a time specific period kind of wish. For example, I want to achieve this wish within 3 months or within a year or something like that. It has to be time specific. And then as for what you want to offer back, the best thing is to have something that is a bit harder to do but not impossible. So for example, some of them, they will offer to eat vegetarian for maybe a month or 6 months or a year or a lifetime, or abstaining from eating certain meat, let's say eating pork or eating beef or something like that. Or you can offer to give charity, a certain amount of charity, or you can offer whatever that you find comfortable offering. So last but not least, the most important thing is that when you make your wish, it's best to actually remember specifically what wish you made, and then you have to also remember the offers that you are going to pay back to four-faced Buddha. This is very important because rumor has it is that if you do not pay back, you will end up having bad luck or having very inauspicious things happening to you. So you have to always remember your wishes and to pay back your offer, and make sure that you do whatever you promise to do. So last but not least, I wish everyone well, everyone prosperous, and everyone have happy life.